guest color commentators?
I do. Are you guys joining us? How are you? Good, good. We're live. Let's get this guy going. How are you guys?
Doing well.
Good to see you.
He just got done roughing.
Did you? You gonna watch a little bit?
And then he goes over there and refs. So.
Okay, nice. Trying to figure this guy out here. I hadn't used it yet. Any idea here? Let's see.
Some of them are spring.
That's what I was thinking here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so it's from there. Thank you, Mr. Willie. Okay. We'll be good here.
I should try to get 8 hours. I try to stay in bed for 8 hours.
Let's see what we got here. Generally, there's a little guy. Yeah, there it is.
Depends how much REM you have. Yeah. You've been doing this all season?
Okay, folks, here we are. We're getting started here. It's going to be a loud one. Lots of folks in here. Hopefully everybody's here to join us. You got the artist formerly known as Coach Rich on the call today. We're at the face-off here. We got Kenny with Taki. And here comes Lafayette into the zone with a shot that's blocked down there by Noah. Here comes Kemp up and out of the zone. He brings it in wide, takes a check. It's going to come down low to Kenny in the corner. Kenny's got it, moves it over to the corner. Here comes Lafayette up and out of the zone. Lafayette enters his own play broken up by Noah. Big hit down low there by Kenny. Play comes up the boards. Another hit on the boards there by Kemp. Play's kind of bouncing around on the dot there. Shot on net there, just wide there, and picked up behind the net from Noah. Noah gets it up here to Kemp. Kemp's going to come in. He's going to dump it in, look for a change. Dumps it in on net. Lafayette goalie's going to go ahead and play it out over here, and the play goes on. Pressured here by Mully, back down on the edge, and getting some support from Jacob Havlin. Play comes into the neutral zone, bouncing around, and checked by Jacob as it comes over to, looks like Corbett. He's going to dump it in deep, chased down by Havlin on net. Puck's bouncing around. Good pressure by Jacob. Play comes up here and out of the zone, picked up by Jamison, who's working it back into the zone. It's going to be offsides. So we may pause up for the music. It's pretty loud in here, and we'll come back here in just a moment. Let me get settled in here with us, folks. Happy Friday. Off the face-off, we got Colin, Merrick, and Ariane with Corbett and Jamison back on defense. Play comes back down into our zone. Looks like it's going to be an icing. So we'll have a face-off in the offensive zone with 15:37 to go here in the first period. Off the face-off, play comes off the board's edge. We're going to have Jake, looks like with Eason and Rome out there. As the play comes down in, pressured by Rome, comes up to Eason, and Eason moves it up here to Deacon on the point. Deacon brings it back down low. Pressured by Rome. Rome makes a body check in the corner as it comes up here to Matthew at the point in the neutral zone. He gets it over here to Jake. Jake works his way through the middle, finds Eason. Eason's coming to the middle, shoots a shot on net. Rebound comes behind the net. Pressured down low by Jake, who puts a hit on. Another shot there from the point from Deacon gets picked up by Lafayette as they bring it down and try to dump it into our zone. Coming across the zone here, it looks like Rome and Jake are there to pick it up, and they're coming up out of the zone as Lafayette pressures. Play comes back across here with the Lafayette player trying to gain the zone. He does. As the play comes down to the corner, it's picked up down in the corner there by Noah, which kind of gets moved around to the far corner. Play down in the far corner, picked up on the board's edge by Merrick. Merrick's fighting for the puck as he works it up and out of the zone. We got a couple guys changing, chased down by Merrick, and it looks like we got Finn jumping on the ice. Play broken up there and comes back down in the corner to Noah. Noah's got it down in the corner. He's looking up the ice and skates it up. He's going to flip it up here to neutral zone where Julian's there to try to fight for it, but the play is offsides, and they will call it dead. $14:20 to go in the first period here. We got a 0-0 score. It looks like we got Merrick, Julian, and Finn out there with Noah and Riggsy back on defense. Today we got Talon Hubbard in the net to get us started back there in this tournament. So Talon's had a great season and been doing some really great stuff back there all year long. Let's hope we have a great game today and back the boys up in the backstop back there. All right, here we go. The play's bouncing around up here, our blue line, as Finn's trying to keep it in. Finn's fighting for a puck, throws it back in the zone, but it's going to be offsides. 13:52 to go. Off the face-off, we have got Jacob Havlin, Ariane, and Colin with Jamison and Corbett back on defense. Play comes into the Lafayette zone. Jacob and Colin trying to work it in as there's a shot from the point there from Corbett. Goes on net, and the goalie's going to hold it for a face-off. Off the face-off, 13:45 to go here in the first period. Looks like we have got on the face-off there Jacob with Colin and Ariane again. And Corbett and Jameson back on D as the play comes up out of the zone. Chased down in there by Jameson. Play comes to the middle and picked off by Corbett. Corbett's got it. He's going to work up and out of the zone as he skates it up, takes a hit on the board's edge as he works at the neutral zone. Play comes back down into the Lafayette zone, chased down by Ariane. Here comes Ariane and Colin putting some pressure on, trying to create a turnover. As the play comes through the neutral zone, Lafayette's got it. They're going to enter the zone, work it back to the middle. Shot comes from the point, but it is blocked down there. I didn't see by who, but it was blocked. Good play. Here comes Colin, pressure in the point as the shot goes on net and saved by Talon. $13-10 to go in the first period. We're going to switch the lineup here. We're going to have Kenny, looks like with Nolan and Kemp, with Matthew, McCaslin, and Deacon back on defense there. Play comes back down behind the net, picked up by Lafayette. They throw it back down in the corner where it's going to get pressured by Deacon. Kenny's helping out down there and throws it up towards Colin, who's going to pressure the point man. Play comes down to the corner. Lafayette's got it back down behind the net, pressured by Matthew. Play comes up to the point here, pressured by Kemp. Lafayette dumps it back down deep where Deacon's going to pick it up in the far corner. Comes up there towards Nolan. Gets it over to Deacon and back up here to Kemp, who's going to find his way through. We got Kemp coming in on a break. Kemp with the shot. The goalie makes a save. A good try by Kemp there. So great chance for the boys there with Kemp on the break chance. Good save by the goalie, but hey, good chance there to get us started. 12:35 to go in the first. We've got Eason, Rome, and Jake up front with Noah and Riggsy back on D. Play comes back across here. Lafayette picks it up. They're going to take a shot there. It comes, rebound comes to the outside. Picked up back behind the net. Pressured down low by Riggsy. Riggsy fighting for a puck down in the corner, getting some support from Eason. Play comes back down behind the net into the corner, and it comes up here, and they're going to call a penalty. It looks like on a hook or something like that on our Jaguars. Okay, folks, so with 12:11 to go, we've got a 2-minute penalty to kill as we took a 2-minute hooking or tripping call down low there. And the play comes up to the point here. Player's got it, he's working across, and he's going to move it down low, gets it back up high, pressured by Finn. That's interference right there, and they are going to call that. So as Finn's coming up out of the zone there, got the puck behind him, the Lafayette player took the player down. That was Finn, of course, and Finn drew a penalty there on the PK, which is a great job by Finn. So we are going to have 4-on-4 hockey with 12 minutes to go here in the first period. We've got about 2 minutes of 4-on-4, basically a minute 50. Off the face-off, we've got Kenny getting some support from Noah and Julian, and the puck comes up into the netting. We're also going to have Riggsy back in the point there. So 4-on-4 hockey here, 11:55 to go here in the first period. Same lineup. We've got Julian, we've got Kenny, Riggsy, and Noah. Puck comes up to the point. Here's a shot from the point, gets blocked down in the corner. Julian's able to work it over here in the corner to Kenny. Kenny's got it down low, taking a look. Trying to buy some time with Julian here as Julian's got it down the corner, takes a little check. He's going to move it up to the point to Riggs. Riggs moves it across here to Noah. Noah tries moving it back to the middle, but kind of lost the pass, which comes back across here to the middle. And pressured, and here comes Lafayette into the zone as Kenny tried to make a hit down there on the edge. Play comes back down behind the net, picked up by the Lafayette player. He's going to try to work it to the middle and does. He's got a man who takes a shot on net and saved by Talon. So about a minute 3 of the 4-on-4 left here with 11:13 to go in the first period. Off the face-off, we're going to have Jake with Kemp up front in the 4-on-4 with, looks like Deacon and Corbett back on D. Play's coming around out front. Talon makes a little stick save. It comes right up to Jake. Jake throws it up the middle here looking for Kemp. Kemp's got it. He's trying to work it into the zone. Picked off there by Lafayette. As the player comes into the boards there pretty hard. No call there. It was a clean hit, it looked like, from the angle that I had, but it was a tight play, so things happened there as the guys came onto the boards hard there. Play comes across. Lafayette's got it. Player working across up and high, getting some support and pressure from Kemp there as he dumps it back down deep. Play comes up to the boards edge, pressured by Kemp, pressured by Jake. Lafayette dumps it in deep, picked up behind the net by Deacon. Deacon's got it. It's going to skate it up here out of the zone, looking for Jake, but he's going to try to buy some time, maybe try to get it in deep, and he does try to dump it in as he was taking some pressure there. Lafayette tips it back to Deacon, who's looking up here again for Jake. He's going to try to catch him in the middle, can't connect. Play comes back out here to the Lafayette player who works back into his zone. He's going to throw it up to the middle and finds his man. Play comes back across the middle where we're going to see Jake pick it up and work into the zone. Jake's got it on the outside edge, comes around the outside, throws it right back to the middle. Shot on net, comes over to Merrick, who shot the rebound on net, but it just gets blocked wide to the corner by the goalie. Merrick's got it back behind the net. He's coming around the outer edge, gets wide, cuts back. Merrick's trying to work with the body and throw it back out front, but worked off the puck here as Lafayette picks it up, comes it up out of the zone. Player throws it up in the boards, and Lafayette moves it back down into our zone where it's picked up by Riggs. Riggs has got it behind the net. Here comes Riggs with the head of speed coming up out of the zone. Riggs makes a move at the red line, enters the zone, shoots a slap shot on net. The goalie makes the blocker save. There's another shot on net, saved by the goalie. Play comes down in the corner, pressured by Julian. Here comes the play back down into our zone for an icing. With 9:20 to go, that'll kill off both penalties here in the first period. We're going to have a face-off in the offensive zone. Looks like we're going to go ahead and go with Kenny, Nolan, Taki, and looks like Kemp with Jamison and Corbett on D.
5-on-5. No one's lines out.
Off the face-off, Kenny gets it tied up there in the middle of where we get some support from Taki. Play comes up here to Lafayette player. He's working it back towards the middle where it comes out to the blue line. Play's bouncing around the neutral zone. Here fighting for it was Kemp there. As it comes into the zone, the play gets knocked off the net. So can't help the boys getting a little feisty there off the extra rebound chance. Looked like the net might have been off there a little bit too, T-Bird there, so the guys are sticking up for each other. Off the face-off here, we got Kenny getting some support there from Jake and Kemp with Deacon back on D with Corbett. Play comes back down in the corner to Corbett. Corbett's got it, makes a move, throws it up the boards here to Kemp. Play's bouncing around the blue line. Lafayette keeps it in. Lafayette players got it back down in the corner. Play comes down the corner, and it's flung up out of the field of play, I suppose, or off the ice and into the crowd. Okay, off the face-off, it looks like we got Jacob, Ariane, and Mulligan as Collins going to chase the puck down. The goalie took a spill back there as the puck kind of came back down close to on net with no icing. Lafayette's able to throw it back up out of the zone where it comes to Riggsy, who moves it across to Noah. Noah's got it, tries to throw it up here off Colin, who gets it into the zone, but I guess no, they're going to say it didn't tip off of him and that it was an icing. So with 8:29 to go here in the first period, shots look like they're 8-8. We got a 0-0 score here in the first period. Off the face-off, puck comes into the corner, thrown up out of the zone there by, looked like Deacon, as we got Colin and Ariane chasing the puck down. Play comes back to the middle, pressured by Jacob and Ariane. Ari's got it. Ari's working through the middle. Ari works through the middle, tries to take a shot, but broken up there by the defender, getting some support from Colin and Jake. Play comes back down low here to Colin, who's going to chase it back down to the far corner. Play comes behind the net. Lafayette player throws it up the boards where Rome comes to pressure, looking to play some body. The shot comes there from the point and is thrown on the net as we're looking to bring it back again to the net when the edge here. Rome's got it down in the corner. Rome's working it down in the corner, takes a hit from behind there. He's working hard in the corner as the Lafayette players kind of two up on him. We got the puck back down low with Colin coming to support as the play gets thrown up the boards to Deacon, who's going to keep it in there with a nice chip back down in deep as Rome and Colin supporting the puck. Here comes Rome supporting the puck, looking to play the body. Another turnover to the point as Matthew dumps it in deep. Play comes back across. We got Colin on a long shift. He's going to have to hang tough and try to keep it deep here as the play comes back down low and thrown up out of the zone for an icing by the Lafayette players, as that was some good pressure by the guys there, picking up Molly and Rome down there working hard. Okay, off the face-off, we got Jake, Easton, and Rome up front. Rome battling for a puck off the face-off here. Gets it down the corner. Gets worked off the puck, but gets it over to Jake. Jake's trying to work towards the middle. Play comes into the corner, pressured by Rome as Lafayette comes working out of the zone, but there's a stick to break it up from Easton. Back on defense, we got Corbett and Jamison working hard back there as Corbett picks it up. He's going to throw it back down on net. Plays on net, so we're going to see if we can get some pressure here from Rome on the forecheck, and he does. Rome comes in, plays the body, creates a turnover, and there's Jake. He's going to pass out front to Easton, who shoots it just wide of the net. Here comes Easton with some pressure on the far side. Picks up the puck with his feet. Easton's got it. He's going to work it down low. He's got Rome down low. He brings it down low to Rome. Rome's fighting there down low, looking to try to keep it in with Corbett on the board's edge, and Rome's going to come off for a change as Corbett gets it up here to Jake. Jake shoots a shot, but just gets it wide of the net as he's looking to change as well. Here comes Finn on the ice. As Finn's going to get going, and we got the puck coming back over here to Jamison, who works it over to Corbett. Corbett enters the zone, shoots a shot on net, rebound comes out. Here's the play down in the corner off the edge to Julian. Julian on the ice now has it on the corner and brings it back down low to Finn. Finn's got it, moves the pass back to Julian. Julian makes a nice move, throws it out front here to Merrick. Merrick trying to work a shot to the net but can't get through. Here comes a Lafayette player out of the zone, being chased down by Julian. Julian makes a check there on the boards, but Lafayette player still has it, but there's Merrick to back up and support the play. Looks like we are going to have something going on back here with the goalie. Maybe a pad or equipment issue, so we're going to get a stoppage of play with 6:08 to go in the first period. Shots are 10-8 in favor of our Jaguars, and we got a 0-0 score in the first period. Well, we got a stoppage of play here as the goalie has an equipment issue for the Lafayette team. So just take a pause break, just say hey to you guys. Hope everybody's having a great Friday night. Good game here for the boys so far with 6:08 to go here in the first period. We got a 0-0 score. The guys are doing all the things they need to do, keeping it as clean as possible and working hard up and down the ice, back and forth, forecheck, back check. So let's see what we can do here today. This is a great opportunity this weekend for the boys to rise up and do something special. Okay, folks, so that takes care of the equipment issue off the face-off. We got Merrick getting some support with Finn and Julian here as the play comes up and offsides out of the right off the face-off there. Pardon me. Looks like we're going to keep that same lineup with looks like Noah and Riggsy back on defense. Off the face-off, play comes back to Noah, who gets it up here on the boards to Riggs, makes a nice backhand pass up to Finn. Player takes a spill, but the puck's bouncing around there, and nobody can find it. There it is. It comes back into the zone, picked up by Riggs. Riggs trying to work it up and out. Offsides again. Off the face-off, we've got Kenny with Kemp and Nolan up front. Taki shot kind of coming in from Kemp there. Taki finds it. Puck's bouncing around. Play comes up and out here, picked up by the Lafayette player as he moves into the zone, makes a pass back across. Shot comes on net, stopped by Talon. Great save by Talon off kind of a tip shot there as Matthew's going to throw a pass up to the neutral zone, looking for Kemp. Play gets thrown across by the Lafayette player to the D-to-D, and he's going to throw it around again, D-to-D, but kind of off the boards and a knocker away. Play comes back down in the corner, chased down by Taki. Taki looking for a puck there. He's going to create a turnover and get it over to Kenny, but just couldn't quite get the handle as Lafayette comes up and out of the zone. Lafayette enters the zone, but the play broken up there by Deacon as he finds a way to get up to Ariane. Ariane looking to enter the zone, just couldn't, and then the Lafayette players are going to dump it right back down into our zone, picked up by Deacon. Deacon's working it up here, looking for Colin along the board's edge, and he lets it cruise right on out of the zone as it comes right down here into the soft space with chase by Jacob. Lafayette player throws it off the back of the net with the pressure. He fell from Jacob. Jacob's looking to throw it out front. Ariane's got it back, and he throws it towards the front of the net. Picked up by Lafayette as they're going to come back the other direction. As we got Corbett coming back to pick up this puck. Kicks it up behind the net with a head of steam and throws it up here towards Colin. Colin looking for Jake along the board's edge. Play comes back down into the zone, picked up in the corner by Jameson, who throws it up the boards here to Jacob. Jacob's got it looking for Ariane, and Ariane might find some space with Colin. Colin's got it. He's got some speed as he enters the zone and kind of cruises wide, dumps it in deep, and comes around to chase behind the net. Colin takes a hit behind the net, and he's all good as the play comes up here and blocked into the neutral zone and picked up by Corbett as he's waiting for Mully to get out. Mully gets out, and he shoots a shot right on the net there that gets kicked over here along the edge to Rome. Rome shoots a shot, and that comes right back off the block shot there to the Lafayette player who's trying to work up out of the zone. Corbett gets it in. He shoots it on net from a long distance, getting some pressure from Jake and Rome down along the corner's edge. Rome breaks up the play with the body, and Jake comes in and tries to bring it back towards the net. As the play comes up and around the boards, thrown up by Lafayette to Noah. He's got it. Noah shoots a shot in there in the zone, and it's picked up on the corner's edge there by Rome, who's forcing a play, and gets it back down to Jake, who's got it in the corner. Here's Rome looking to play the body. Gets a turnover and a shot on net from Easton that just goes just wide off the block. Down here below, Jake's got it. He's looking for some support from Rome. Rome and Jake down low looking to battle, and there goes the puck back up the boards as Rome's there to try to find it. He brings it back down low to Jake. Jake's got it. We got to keep trying to work it down low here as Jake tries to bring it up to the point, but it is tipped up into the open space. Good shift there by the boys. Hard work in there with 3:13 to go. We got a 0-0 score here in the first period. Off the face-off, we got Merrick, Julian, and Finn. Play comes up to the point where Deacon's there to support the play. Julian's forcing the play along the board's edge, getting some support back there with Matthew. Matthew blocks a shot up high that comes into the corner and out to the point. There's the point man trying to work it low, but there's a Deacon to get it up and out of the zone. Great job by Deacon there. Play comes back to the point, forced on the board's edge, where Matthew's there to make a nice body check. Matthew McCaslin works it up on the boards to Finn. There's a nice battle here, nice battle up on the boards edge by the boys. They got Matthew working hard against Finn, or with Finn and Julian supporting. Play comes back down low. Lafayette's got it. Player making a move, tries to bring it out in front. Save and shot on net there and saved by Talon. Play comes back down the corner. It's hard to see from here, folks. We got Merrick fighting for the puck down in the corner, getting some support from Julian. Looks like we've got Finn and Deacon right there ready to go. And there's the shot from the point that's saved by Talon right to Deacon. Deacon's got it. He's going to throw it up and out of the zone. Let's see if that can get on net, and it does. Nice play by Deacon to get that shot on net to keep the play going as we're going to change up as Lafayette comes up out of the zone looking for a tip shot down into the net, which comes down into the corner. Play comes down to the corner. Turn over here by Lafayette as we get Kemp, who moves it up to Kenny. And Kenny's got, or excuse me, that was Nolan who's got Kenny. And Kenny shoots a shot on net, saved by the goalie with 1:53 to go. Same lineup here, folks. We got Alex, Kemp, and Kenny, who moves the face-off win back to the point to Jameson. Shot there, bouncing puck kind of towards the net from Corbett. And we also have Nolan Taki out there who's forcing the play back down the corner. Pressured here by Kenny as the play comes up to the wing. Play brought back down low by Lafayette as we're getting some pressure here from the guys on the forecheck. Good check by Kenny down low. Play comes down in the corner, picked up by Kenny. Kenny looking to make a move, getting some support from Nolan. Nolan's got the puck down there. He's going to move it up to the point to Corbett. Corbett makes a nice reverse play and brings it back down low, where he's going to find Kenny, who shoots a shot towards the net, just wide of the net. Play comes up, and now Lafayette's going to ice that with 1:16 to go in the first period. Off the face-off, we've got Jacob, Ariane, and Colin getting some support on the back end from Riggsy and Noah. As the play comes back down in the Lafayette zone, chased down by Ariane as the Lafayette players move it up the boards. Looking for a bouncing puck that comes back here to Ariane on the board's edge. Ari makes a nice move to get it in deep and chips it down there on the edge. He's trying to keep it in as Lafayette comes up and out of the zone. 2-on-2, chased back behind with Ari. Play comes off on the edge there, picked up by Lafayette, but the play broken up, and Ari's got it looking for Jacob. As Jacob's got it, he's going to enter the zone with speed. Jacob cuts across the middle, and he's taken down. He's going to draw a penalty with 39 seconds to go. And that's what hard work will do for you, folks. Drawing penalties with the extra skating work and the extra forecheck and back check pressure from that line today. Great job by Colin, Ariane, and Jacob to draw that penalty and get us a power play here at the end of the first period. With 36.6 seconds to go, we're going to have a power play here. Let's see what we can do as we end the first period. Shots are 14-13. We're doing good so far. Off the face-off, we've got Eason, who moves it down in the corner, getting some help there from Kemp, who makes a nice check, flips the puck right up front here towards Corbett, who's fighting for a puck there, but can't keep a hold of it as it gets behind him. Eason's chasing down the Lafayette player. Okay, the play comes there, and Riggsy's got it along the board's edge, and here comes Riggs with some speed. He's going to throw it back across, looking for Kenny. Kenny's got it. Kenny is his own, shoots a shot on net. Rebound comes out to Riggsy, who couldn't quite get a handle on it, and they flip it back out to the neutral zone where it's picked up by Eason. We got 7 seconds to go here as Jake's got it. He's going to move it over to Kenny. Kenny enters the zone, shoots a shot on net, saved by the goalie. Rebound comes out. Here's another shot on net with no time left here. We got 1:24 to go on that power play left here at the end of the period. So we will go into the second with 1 minute 24 seconds left of power play time. Good first period by the boys there. Good hockey all around. We'll go ahead and pause up for the music. We'll be right back here for the second period. Let's go Jaguars. All right, folks, so we're ready to start the second period, at least the first half of the second here. Looks like we have 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the second. We're going to have 1 minute and 20 left on this power play here as we get it rolling here in period 2. So looks like we have shots for Lafayette 17, and shots for us are 17 and Lafayette 13. Play comes back across here to Kenny, who's trying to work it into Lafayette zone as it's bouncing around. Julian picks it up here, and he's looking to work it back towards Deacon. Deacon's got it on the edge. He's trying to work up to Kenny. Sorry, we're a little high up here. Let me get a little bit of a turn on the angle. Finn's got it. Finn enters the zone down low. He's working it up here at the point. Deacon's got it. Deacon works across. He's got Julian. Julian moves it back across to Deacon. Deacon looks up to Julian. Julian works it in, takes a shot from the point, and the goalie makes a save. Okay, so with 7:45 to go, we have 40 seconds left on this power play. We're going to go with Eason, Kemp, Jake up front with Matthew and Riggsy back in the point. Play comes to Matthew, who moves it up to the point, or the edge of the point to Jake. Jake works it back on the edge. Jake's coming up here, moves it back to Riggs. Riggs brings it up to the point, moves it back down to Matthew, who shoots a shot, but it gets blocked down in the corner. Matthew's got it up again on the board's edge. He moves it up here to Austin. Riggs has got it. He moves it over to Jake. Jake's got it. He's going to work across the middle. Takes a shot up high. Just goes over the net. Rebound on net. Saved again by the goalie. Okay, folks, 7:23 to go in the first part of the second period here. We got 17 seconds left in this power play. We're going to go with that same line. Eason, Jake up front with Kemp, and Matthew and Riggsy back on the point. Play gets turned over, and Jake picks it up. He's coming towards the net. He works it right towards the net, shoots a shot towards the net, but just goes wide of the net. Picked up by Matthew, who works it up to the point to Riggs. Power play is about to end as the shot gets down into the corner. Picked up on the edge there by Jake. Back to even strength. Eason's got it up and does keep it in. He's got it up high with little space. Shoots a shot up high as it's tipped back on the goalie by Kemp. All right, folks, so that does it for the power play. So we're going to switch a lineup here. Looks like we're going to go with Finn, Julian, and Merrick up front with Jameson and Corbett back on D. Play comes back down to Lafayette corner, chased down on the edge by Merrick, who gets the puck and works it back down to Finn. Finn's got it fighting for a puck as he takes the body, but he's got it down low. Getting some support from Merrick. Merrick's fighting for a puck as the play comes back down the corner. Merrick's got it. He's going to try to fight for it back down low, but here comes Lafayette. They pick it up. Pressured by Finn, pressured by Merrick. Here comes the player. He moves it up here to center as it comes in. Jameson one-on-one with the Lafayette player trying to move it back to the middle, getting some support from Merrick as he breaks up the play, and Julian is there to help out as well as he's trying to work it up and out. Lafayette gets it and enters the zone, but nice poke check there by Corbett. Corbett's got it. He's going to have some patience and work himself up out of the zone as the play comes up out of the zone here to Julian. Julian finds a way to keep it in deep to Corbett. Corbett's got it back, tries to throw it in front of the net. Getting some support from Julian as the play comes down in the corner. Big hit by Corbett along the edge. We got Julian who finds Jacob. Ariane takes a shot. Rebound comes out. Chopped towards the net by Jake, but it just got bounced back towards the edge of the boards. Now the play comes up to the edge, pressured by Julian and Jake. Here comes Ariane on the board's edge, forcing the play. Play comes back up here to Jameson, who moves it across to Riggs. Riggs has got it looking across, trying to find Jacob as the play comes right here to the neutral zone, picked up by Lafayette. Play comes back across into the neutral zone, brought back down into our zone, and Riggsy picks it up and throws it back up high into the neutral zone where it's pressured by Jacob and Ariane. Play comes back across into the Lafayette zone, and they're going to bring it back down into their zone as Ariane trying to pressure the puck, getting some support from Colin, and that'll be an offsides with 5:20 to go here in the second period. First half of the second.
Charlie.
5:20 to go here. We're going to have Rome, Eason and Jake up front. Play gets dumped down into the zone where Austin picks it up. He tries to get in the corner but takes a hit for his efforts. Eason's down there in the corner, fighting for the puck, getting some support from Riggs. And Rome along the board's edge as the play comes out to the point where Rome makes the body check on the player up top, and the play comes up out of the zone. Rome's pressure in here as the defender brings it back. He tries to get it back to the neutral zone, pressured here by Easton and Jake. Play comes back into the Lafayette zone, and here it comes across with the pass over here, pressured by Riggs. Riggs breaks up the play as it comes down into the corner. Lafayette's got it, throws it back to the middle, shot from the point, blocked there by Jake. Maybe Riggs. Riggs is down in front. We got a man down in front, no call yet. Play's bouncing around in front. Talon's got multiple saves there as the puck's bouncing around, and they're finally going to blow the play dead. That one should have been blown dead a lot earlier, I think. With 4:27 to go here, folks, we're going to have a face-off in our defensive end after that strange exchange of events where Austin had maybe blocked that shot or was injured and down, and the play kept going on, which can happen, but we are in the zone there right in front of the net. And anyway, long story short, Talon made about 17 amazing saves there.
Who pushed that one off?
With 4:27, we got shots at 21-16 for our Highland Hills Jaguars. We got a 0-0 score here in the first half of the second. Looks like we're going to go with Nolan, Kenny, and Kemp up front, who is going to be coming up there with Taki fighting for a puck up high. We're having a good time here with the crowd tonight, folks. This is an exciting one. 4:21 to go here in the first half of the second. As the play comes here to the neutral zone, and it's picked up here by Kenny as he's going to try to work it in. Kenny takes a shot from like the outside the blue line. The goalie makes a glove save. We'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. Okay, out the face-off, we got Merrick, Julian, and Finn up front with Matthew and Deacon back on D. Play comes over to the Lafayette edge board, picked up by Lafayette as he comes up and out of the zone, makes a pass to the middle. Lafayette player makes a nice move, cuts back, takes a shot on net, saved by Talon. Off the face-off, we are going to have Kenny, Kemp, and Taki up front with Jamison and Corbett back on D. Play comes bouncing around right on net, and Talon makes a save with 3:56 to go in the first half of the second. Off the face-off, play comes back to the point. Lafayette player got it, pressured by Kemp as he dumps it back down in the corner, pressured by Corbett. Corbett's got it, gets it over to Kenny. Kenny comes out with some speed as he comes up here across the ice. He's getting chased down here by a Lafayette player. He picks off the puck, but Kenny's still fighting for a puck along the board's edge, getting some support there from Jamison and Corbett. Corbett throws it back up the boards, and Taki's got it, trying to work it up and out of the zone, and does. Lafayette player makes a bad pass, and that pass is going to turn over to Kemp, who shoots a shot on net. Cannot score, but good play there by the boys off the turnover and opportunity. Good chances for the guys. Here comes Lafayette up and out of the zone. Lafayette player enters the zone, tries to make a move around the outside, does, but the play comes back into the corner as Corbett pressures him there. Lafayette player takes a check down in the corner, and we got it up here, and Taki takes a check. Taki gets hit pretty hard, but he's okay. Coming back hard on the puck is Jacob. Lafayette player is going to be there and finds a bouncing puck that hits Taki right at the blue line, and Jacob gets it out of the zone with his feet, but the ref does see it. Okay, I didn't think he saw it there, but he did. So with 2:55 to go here in the second period, we got a face-off in the neutral zone. Off the faceoff, we've got Jacob, Ariane, and Colin up front with Noah and Riggsy back on D. Puck's bouncing around near the center of the ice. Play comes up, shot on net there by Talon, makes a save as the player comes back around the outer edge, brings it up to the point for Lafayette. Lafayette shoots a point, which is blocked down in the corner. Noah picks it up, throws it up the boards towards Mulligan. Colin's got it there, he's fighting to get it out and does. Gets it up to Ariane, who's working up the boards edge. Colin there to support, but Lafayette picks it up in the neutral zone. Pressured by Noah, pressured by Ariane. Lafayette dumps it back down behind the net. Picked up by Lafayette down low. Player moves it back to the middle. Lafayette player checked off by Noah. Noah's working it up, getting some support from Eason. Lafayette has it, it's working it back to the middle. Picked off by Easton and Ariane. Ariane's working it up. Ariane skates it, gets to the red line, makes a smart play, dumps it in as he's going to change. We got a couple guys changing here as we got Rome coming on the ice with some forecheck pressure with Easton down low. Play comes back across into the feet of a Lafayette player and picked up by Deacon up high, who dumps it back down on net, and the goalie has to make a save on that shot. Pressured by Easton, pressured by Jake. Play comes up across here to Matthew, who's trying to make a play as the Lafayette player enters the zone and goes wide around. There's Deacon to support Matthew. Play comes up high to the point, and it comes out of the zone. There's going to be no icing as we got Rome and Jake pressuring hard. Here comes Rome with a head of steam. Lafayette player throws it up the boards without looking. Almost turned over there as Lafayette picks it up in the neutral zone. They got a 3-on-2. Player comes in. Play saved by Talon off the pad. Hopefully Talon's all good there as he came into the net pretty hard with that player driving to the net. 1:22 to go in the first half of the second. All right, folks, off the face-off, we have got Merrick with Julian and Finn up front. We have Corbett back there with Jameson, who makes a pass up to Julian, who finds this pass across here to Finn. Finn's got some room if he can find it. Finn finds the puck, but it gets it into the zone a little bit deep, but the Lafayette player brings it up to the point. Corbett's got it in the point. He walks in, takes a shot, saved by the goalie. .102 to go here in the first half of the second period. Shots are 25-20 for our Highland Hills Jaguars. Face off in the offensive zone. We've got Merrick. We've got Julian. And we've got Finn up front with Jameson and Corbett back on D. Play comes back around the board's edge, pressured by Corbett, who pinches his man off, and Jameson's forcing his man along the board's edge, makes a great play. Puck shot up into our bench by Merrick, but that's okay. We'll take a face off in the neutral zone with 48.6 seconds to go in the second period, first half. Off the face-off. All right, here we go. We have got Kenny, who gets a face-off back up here towards Jake. We got Kemp up front with Noah and Riggsy back on D. Nice hero pick up here and play picked up by Kemp, who shoots a puck on net, bouncing, and the goalie has to make a save with 37.6 seconds here in the first half of the second. We're going to have that face-off here in the offensive zone. Off the face-off, the win comes back here to Riggs, who shoots a slap shot, tipped on net, rebounds bouncing around, but covered up by the goalie. All right, so up front we've got Kenny, Kemp, and Jake. And we've got Riggsy and Noah back on D. Face-off comes to Jake. Jake shoots a shot, but it's tipped down into the corner by the goalie. Picked up by Kemp. Kemp moves it back down low to Jake. Jake takes a hit down low. Play comes back in the corner, picked up by Lafayette as he's trying to work it up the middle, but he shoots it in. Should be an icing with 26 seconds to go. Let's see if we can't capitalize off the offensive zone face-off here with 26 seconds to go. Off the face-off. Looks like we're going to have Kenny again with Jake up front and Kemp. So we got those guys up front still with Riggsy and Noah back on D. Face-off comes to the board's edge. We got a shot here maybe from the point from Riggs, but he couldn't get the handle on it, and it dumps it back down low. 13 seconds to go as Lafayette throws it up the boards with a big check there by Kemp. And Lafayette's going to throw it down for what should be another icing. All right, so that's going to be it there for the end of the first half of the second period. A good job by our Jaguars as they're skating off the ice here at the end of the first half of the second, folks. So we'll get a nice cut. We'll come back here. We'll have a very spirited second period here to end the first half of the second. And we'll come back here in the third and see the boys if we can't keep it going here. What a great period to start this state championship tournament weekend. All the parents are fired up on both sides. We basically got a full green rink. What a fantastic game to be at. We're very proud of all the families, parents, kids, coaches. So amazing this year. We're so proud of everybody. And we're looking forward to the second half of this game coming up here. So hang tight, folks. We'll see you back here for the second half of the game. Let's go Jaguars. All right, off the face-off here, we're going to go with Kenny, Kemp, Nolan Taki up front with Matthew and Deacon back, and of course Talon back of the net. Off the face-off, puck comes in and gets dumped in deep here, but it's going to be for an icing as we didn't quite get to the red line. Off the face-off, shot from the point here is shot again from the middle there, but tipped off into the corner and picked up by Noah. Noah's trying to work it up the boards and makes a cutback move and does. Nice pass up to Riggs. Riggs finds some space, gets it up here to Kemp. Kemp's going to move it back down into our zone as we do have a penalty against Lafayette, so Talon's coming to the bench. So we will go on the power play again here as Lafayette's able to touch the puck. With 8:02 to go, we're going to have a face-off in the offensive zone on the power play. Off the face-off the power play, we have Eason, Kemp, and Jake. Play comes back to the point to Riggs. Riggs has got it, moves it over on the boards to Noah. Riggs is going to slap shot from the point. Play comes bouncing up into the air. Rebound bounces around out front. Picked up by Lafayette, who's going to skate it up out of the zone. Lafayette player bounces it up high off the glass and picked up again by a Lafayette player who tries to bring a shot to the net but cannot. Here comes Jake up to Kemp. Kemp's going to work around the outer edge on the defender and gets it around the outside and tries to get it over to Jake. As he does, Jake gets it up here to Noah. Noah's got it up on the point, moves it back over to Jake. Jake's got it, moves it up on the point to Riggs. Riggs has got it, works it back over to Eason. Eason's going to work it up here to Riggsy. Riggsy back over here on the edge to Jake. Jake's got it, brings it back up to the point to Riggs. Riggs is going to try to buy some time and bring it back down low here to Kemp. Kemp's got it back down behind the net. Right up front to Eason. Eason brings a backhander across looking for Jake. Jake's got it in the corner, makes a cutback move to buy time and does. Play comes up here to Riggs. Riggs moves it across here to Kenny, who shoots a shot just wide of the net. Play comes back up to Riggs. Riggs back to Jake. Jake works it back towards the net. Jake working to the net. Play bouncing around in front, comes back down into the corner. Play up to the point here and moved across by Riggs to Kenny. Kenny shoots a shot and it gets tipped into the corner. 43 seconds to go on the power play as there's a shot. Easton's got a rebound there on the edge but can't quite get the handle as he brings it along the board's edge. Easton pressured by the Lafayette player, getting some support from Jake. Play comes on the board's edge. Play comes up to Matthew. Matthew's got it, moves it back down low. We got a player without a stick. I'm not sure if it's somebody for Lafayette. It was one of ours, I think. Riggsy's got it on the point, brings it back down low. Play comes into the corner, pressured by Matthew along the edge, who saves it with his feet. Play comes up to the boards and kept in by Matthew. Matthew's working back to the middle. Matthew shoots a shot, comes up high, back down in the corner. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Bodies fly in the corners. As somebody's down in the corner there as the play comes on the board's edge and Jacob takes a check. That was Finn down there in the corner, who Finn gets up and he's still fighting for a puck as he brings it back to Colin. Matthew's got a shot in the point, brings it back towards the net as the play comes bouncing off the backboards right towards the front, but picked up by Lafayette down in the corner. We are back to even strength. Play kept in by Matthew McCaslin on the point to Colin down low with 5:43 to go here in the period, second. Play comes back down behind the net, picked up by Lafayette as he's going to skate it up and out of the zone, try to bring it to the middle. Player comes to the middle, forces it to the outside as Ariane. Play comes up to the point, shot from Lafayette as Talon makes the glove save. Okay, so off the face-off, we've got Finn with Merrick and Julian up front. Merrick's got it. He's trying to find Julian working into the zone. Julian does, finds a bouncing puck, throws it on net. Rebound comes out to Finn. There's the rebound again. Shot towards the net and saved by the goalie. P-Round's bouncing around. Puck is loose, seems like. We got a Lafayette player taking somebody down there. Face-off in the offensive zone here as the play comes up to the point here to Corbett, who dumps it back down in deep, and it's going to get picked up in the corner by Kemp, who moves it back down toward low. Getting some support from Kenny as Lafayette picks it up behind the net. It's going to work it back down and up the boards. Lafayette takes a player check from Kenny, and the puck's bouncing around the board's edge. Comes back down into the corner, pressured by Kemp, who's going to pick it up down there and move it back down low, looking for Taki. Taki supporting the play, pressures the player with a little body check as the play comes down to the corner. Here comes Kenny walking out in front, but he gets the puck taken off him as Lafayette's going to work it back up towards the middle. Play is broken up there by Kemp, who finds a bouncing puck. Puck still bouncing around in the neutral zone as Lafayette's looking for a pass back towards the middle, which Jameson's going to pick up and bring right back to Kemp. Kemp looking towards the middle, looking for Kenny. Lafayette's working it back towards the middle. Looks like we're going to have a tripping call on the boys on that one. So let's get a period update here. It's 4:14 to go in the second period. They got a 2-minute power play for Lafayette off the tripping call. We're going to have to kill this one off. We are out shooting these guys 32-21, so the board says at this point. So with 4:14 to go here in the second, we've got to kill this one off. We're going to go with Jake, Eason, Noah, and Riggs. Off the faceoff, puck comes back. Brought up to the point to Lafayette. He moves it across, looking back to the middle. Play comes bouncing across, saved by Talon, end of the corner. Play comes up to the point. Legend got it. He's going to work it back down low to his man. He takes a shot, but it comes up high into the netting. Saved by Talon. 3:59 to go with 1:46 on the power play. Off the faceoff, we've got Eason. Same line here with Jake, Riggsy, and Noah. Play gets shot up around the board's edge and brought back up to the point up high here. Lafayette brings it back down to the board's edge. Shot back up high and across, but there's Noah. Here's Noah coming up, looking for that bouncing puck, but just couldn't find the handle on it as it was kind of bouncing around. But there's Riggs to find it, and Riggs chips it right back down into space. And we got some pressure from Eason as it comes back into the Lafayette zone with 3:36 to go here in the second period and 1:20 left on this penalty kill. The Jags are forcing the play around the outside as the Lafayette player dumps it into the corner. Pressured there on the board's edge by Austin. Play moved across here by Lafayette, and the play broken up there by Noah. Pressured by Jake as Jake comes up here and Lafayette brings it back to the middle. They're going to gain the zone. Man steps up, drops the pass, throws it back again. He's going to throw it across. Nobody home. There's Jake to try to break up the play. But can't quite get through there as he's looking to get through the player up on the point. 51 to go. Player's got it up on the point, shoots the puck towards the net, and the play is shot up over the top of the net off the rebound. There's Noah forcing the puck up on the point. Lafayette's got it on the point. Man's coming down, looking across as the player chases him as Jake. Shot up there, saved by Talon off the passing shot. Play comes up to the point for Lafayette. They have it on the point with 28 seconds to go on the penalty kill here, and there is a whistle as we do have the net off down low. I believe off of whatever happened there, a shot into the crowd or something there. Something happened where we're having a face. Oh, actually, it might have had a too many men on the ice penalty there on Lafayette, actually, now that I think of it. I see a penalty on Lafayette. So with 2:40 to go, we're going to be even strength for 26 seconds. And then we'll pick up a power play for about 1:30 here. So let's see if we can't get something going here at the end of the second. We got some 4-on-4 hockey. We got Kenny, Julian, and Deacon with Corbett back on the point. Play comes up to the point. There's Deacon fighting for the puck. Comes over to Julian. Julian makes a nice move and cuts across, walks into the zone, comes around the outside with some speed. Julian's got it wrapped back down behind the net, moves it over to Kenny. Kenny's got it, takes a shot on net, just goes a little wide. Deacon's got it on the board's edge and works it back down low. Play comes back down to the corner. turned over there by Lafayette as Kenny's able to pick up a loose puck, but it's bouncing around up near the blue line. Play comes out here, and it's picked up by Corbett as he's going to walk it up and coming into the zone. Corbett gets tripped. No call. And the play comes back across and dumped in here. As Lafayette's got it, they're going to move it up the boards to the middle. Look into the middle here with Kenny pressuring. Lafayette player dumps it back in, picked up by Deacon. Deacon's got it, moves it back over here to Julian, who finds Kenny in the middle. Kenny tries to work it to the middle off the chip. Play comes back into the zone, pressured by Taki. Play thrown back down into the zone and tipped, so no icing with 1:40 to go. We've got 58 seconds here on the power play, so let's try to set up shop. Deacon's got it back down in the corner, moves it over here to Rigsy. Rigsy's got it looking to the middle here for Kenny. Kenny comes into the zone. Kenny gains the zone, comes around the outside, cuts back. Delay play, looks to the middle, shot here. Oh, no, Rigsy moves it back down across and looking for Matthew and Jake as Kenny comes in and shoots a shot, but that is blocked by Lafayette. Play comes up to the point, and it's kind of a rough pass there as Matthew's looking to get in the way a little bit. As the player comes in, there's Rigsy to break up the play and get it out. Great play by Riggs with 1:05 to go here. The play comes back down into the Lafayette zone. Lafayette throws it up the boards, and it's stopped there on the point there by Riggs. Finn battling for the puck on the edge, getting some support from Jake. Play comes back to the middle, picked up by Lafayette as the Lafayette player skates it up and out. We got a one-on-one here. Riggsy's going to pick it up and break up the play. Great play by Riggs as he's throwing it around the boards, looking for Jake up high. Lafayette dumps it back down in deep, and we're going to get a whistle.
You got a slide.
Okay, so we are going to get a slashing call there on Eason, so we are going to go on the penalty kill again here with 39.4 seconds to go here in the second period. So big kill here for the guys. We have to kill this one off here to finish off the second, that's for sure. So let's get into it here. We're going to have Corbett and Jameson back on D with Jake and Merrick up front. Play comes back up to the point. Lafayette player moves it out to the point. He's looking across, 30 seconds to go. Lafayette player moves it in. Shot there and saved by Talon. Play comes back behind, checked by Corbett as the play comes up to the point, pressured by Merrick. Merrick is going to force the play up and out of the zone for a face off the neutral zone. .22 seconds to go off the face-off. We got Merrick, who gets a nice shot all the way down here. Will be an icing with 17 seconds to go. So 16.8 left in the second period. We have a face-off in the defensive zone. We'll kill off this penalty here. 1:38 to go on the penalty kill. Off the face-off, Merrick gets it back over here to Corbett. He's going to rip a shot all the way around the boards and up and out of the zone. Play comes back, pressured here by Jacob. He's got a head of steam coming back with the forecheck pressure. And Jacob plays the body. Great job by Jacob, winning the battles on the boards and playing some body, killing some time here as the Lafayette player does get it out of the zone, but that kills off the rest of the penalty. So what a great job killing penalty by Jacob there. Excellent work. You can hear the crowd giving him the extra cheer there at the end of the second period. All right, folks, so to start the third period off here, we're going to have a 5-on-4 for Lafayette. They are on the power play for about another minute 20 as we start the third period. 17-minute period here. We got Merrick, Finn up front on the kill with Matthew and Austin Briggsy back there on D. Play comes in, play blocked off by Matthew up into the netting. So great play by Matthew with 16:47 to go here in the third. Shots are 32-26 for our Highland Hills Jaguars. The guys are playing a good game here. We got a good battle back and forth between the two teams and the two families here in the crowd. There are lots of people in the crowd, which is really nice. It's a fun time. So here we go again off the face-off. We got Merrick. Play comes up to the point. Lafayette player is going to walk it in, try to take a shot. Nope, he's going to cut wide. He's looking back to the middle. Play comes up again. There's Merrick. He's going to break up the play, and the play comes up and out of the zone. Here comes the Lafayette player to the outside, pressured by Merrick and Matthew. Takes a shot, and Talon's there to make the save. Matthew's got it. It's going to try to work it up on the board's edge here to Merrick. Merrick coming in with intentions to play the body and works his man. And the man comes up and gets it over to his guy, and he's going to come around the outside, tries to take a shot. Matthews got it and works a nice backhand chip right out of the zone, soft, right down in the Lafayette zone, so we can change, no icing. 27 seconds to go on the kill, and that should be an icing on Lafayette, and it is. So with 16 minutes to go here in the second period, we've got 20 seconds to go in the kill, but an icing on Lafayette. So to continue on with the penalty kill here, we got Jacob and Colin up front with Corbett and Jameson back on D. Play comes back down the corner, forced down low there by Colin, who takes a cross check from behind. Twice Jacob actually is down there taking a couple checks from behind. No call. He's fighting for the puck, just eating up time. 6 seconds to go on the PK. Play comes up here from the Lafayette player to the middle. Lafayette player moves it to the middle, tries to get it in there deep. Play's bouncing around off JMO, and the play comes up to the point. Shot by Lafayette, saved by Talon. Play comes down into the corner. Play comes up on the board's edge and comes up and out of play. All right, with 15:27 to go here in the third period, we got a shots 32-28 for our Jags. We killed that penalty off. So 15:27 to go in the third. Looks like we're going to go ahead and go up front with Rome, Eason, and Jake, with Noah and Austin Riggs back on D. Here's the face-off, comes up to the... and comes back down into the corner here. And there's a pass up to Rome. Rome enters the zone. Rome's coming in, takes a shot on net, which gets tipped down into the corner, pressured by Rome. Rome's fighting for the puck down low. Play comes back down behind the Lafayette net, down in the corner and up the board's edge. Out here to Noah. Noah's got it, waiting for the guys to clear the zone. He's going to throw it back across to Eason. Eason gains the zone. Eason takes a shot, but it's up high and around the boards to Noah, who's going to bring it back down low. Throws it back down low, or is pressured by Rome, and Lafayette throws it up the boards. Nice little soft chip as it comes up here to the Lafayette player, who dumps it in deep. Pressured back down and chased down by Riggs. Riggs has got it, moves it up to Jake. Jake's got Rome across the middle. Jake's got it up to Rome, and Rome down the outside edge. He's coming in. He's going to try to make his move to the middle. He gets it over to Eason, who throws a shot back towards the middle. Very close for the guys there, as here comes Taki into the zone. Taki gets taken down in the corners. We're going to get a couple changes from Eason and Rome. Here comes Lafayette up out of the zone. Shot on net there, saved off the board to the board from Talon. Comes along the board's edge. Pressured there and picked up by Kenny, who's getting some support from Deacon, as Deacon gets it over to Matthew, and Matthew up to Ariane. Ariane brings it up and gets it down in deep. As he dumps it in, Taki's there to chase down behind the net. Play comes down to Lafayette corner up in the board's edge. Here it's picked up by Kenny, who throws it back down towards the bottom of the net there. It is picked up down low by Taki, who takes a check. Play coming in the corner and pressured there by Kenny. Here comes the Lafayette out of the zone, and they get it across, gain the zone, and the man takes a shot, which is saved by Talon off the blocker. Play comes into the edge of the boards and pressured here by Kenny down low as Kenny picks it up in the corner. Kenny's going to work around the outer edge. As he comes up, he's going to make a move back to the middle and get it to Matthew. Matthew throws it up off the boards to the middle so we can get a change. We got some guys changing. We have a guy off sides for Lafayette, and that could be an icing on Lafayette, but it is not. So Matthew throws it back over here to corner and picked up by Lafayette on the edge. Dump back down into the corner with 13:07 to go. Play comes back into the edge and picked up on the board's edge here by Merrick for an offsides. Off the face-off, we're going to go with Jacob, Ariane, and Colin up front with Jameson and Corbett back on D. Lafayette dumps it in deep, and Talon tips it up into the netting. All right, off the face-off, we've got the ladies' head standing in front of us. And Talon makes a great save off the face-off. Yeah, can we ask her to stand down, would you mind? Thanks, sorry about that. That's okay. You're all right, thanks. It's okay, it's okay. All right, off the face-off, we have got Merrick with Julian. And Julian's going to get it and try to work it up and out of the zone. Can't quite get it out, but there's Merrick to back him up. And we also have Finn battling for the puck. Merrick's battling for the puck as Lafayette brings it back down low. Play down in the corner and battled for there by Merrick. Getting some support from Julian. I'm so sorry, you and him. You're in, man. Finn's got it along the board's edge. Play in the neutral zone, picked up there by the Lafayette player. There's two players entangled up, and here comes Jameson into the zone. Jameson shoots a shot on net, saved by the goalie. Play comes back down in the corner. Pressured by Julian as Lafayette gets it up and out. Here comes Lafayette. They've got a man working along the outside edge. As the play comes into the corner, it's picked up by Lafayette and brought around the outside, brought up to the point, but the play comes up to the point, pressured by Julian. Play comes down to the corner, pressured by Eason. Play comes up here to the point, and Eason's fighting for the puck on the board's edge, trying to get it up and out with Julian. Julian's trying to find loose puck, finds Rome. Rome's got it. He's going to dump it in deep. Great play by Rome as he's got a 1-on-4 or 5 here as he's forechecking with little help from Eason as Lafayette throws it around the boards. There's a turnover, and Jake's got it. Eason's got it. Shoots a shot to the net. Puck's right there. Oh, and loose puck almost came right out in front to Rome or Jake. With 11:24 to go here in the third, we had a nice chance there. Off the face-off, we've got Easton, Roman, Jake up front with Noah and Austin back on D. 11:24 to go here in the third period. Off the face-off, play comes down into the Lafayette corner. Pressured there by Jake. Rome's got it. He's going to take a shot on net, which gets tipped and brought right out to the center of the ice here as Riggsy picks it up. And we're out of the zone now, so we can get it in deep if Rome can. We've got Noah taking a hit as he was trying to hang on to get everybody out of the zone. Lafayette brings it up and out as they enter the zone. Riggs has got the play on the board's edge, picked up by Lafayette, brought around the outer edge. Play comes up and across as it's thrown up the boards and shot on net. Talon makes the save, and here comes the puck bouncing out of the zone as we've got Rome changing up. Jake's pressuring here. And we get Colin on the ice with, looks like Kenny. And the shot on net, a little bit slow, but there came in on Talon, and he had to cover that up with 10:41 to go here in the third. Okay, off the face-off here, we've got Kenny with Taki. And a Lafayette player comes in, tries to bring it to the net. The puck's bouncing around out in front, and it's loose, and we get some action in front there for sure. Very physical in front there as Talon made a great save on that guy coming across the front of the net. With 10:35 to go in the third period, we're going to have Kenny on the face-off up front with Taki and Taki up front with Mully. Taki's going to get it. He's going to try to find Mully in the middle. Taki's got it. He's working to the middle. Throws a bouncing shot on net as the goalie's going to take a face-off. Off the faceoff, play comes up to Deacon. Deacon's got it on the point, tries to keep it in there, just lost the handle. Play comes back again to Deacon. He tries to throw it up to the middle, but couldn't quite get it in there as Lafayette enters the zone. Player coming around the outer edge tries to throw it back to the middle. Does, and it's bouncing around in the front there, but comes back on the outside edge to Lafayette. Lafayette moves it back towards the middle, throws a pass across, and shot off Talon's mask into the corner. As we had a man go in there fighting hard, that was Kenny. He took the net off, which is fine. We'll get a face-off as Talon makes a great save with his mask down there. Great job, Talon. 10:02 to go here in the third. Shots are 38-36 for our Jaguars. Off the face-off, we got Merrick. He's going to have Julian to help him out with Finn. Play comes back on the board's edge to Julian. Julian throws it up, and it's going to go down for an icing. Off the face-off, we got Merrick, Julian, and Finn up front with Corbett and J-Mo back on D. Play comes over here to Julian. Julian's got it's going to skate it up and out. Julian working to the outside edge. He's working hard, gets it in deep. Great play by Julian as he carries it and gets it in deep there with the pressure with the body. Pressured here by Corbett on the board's edge. Player comes out, pressured by our guys, and Corbett's going to try to keep it in and does. Corbett's putting some pressure on the guy there as he throws it back around the boards here, and Jacob's there to pick that up, and he's going to try to keep it in, but gets a broken stick for whatever happened over there on the board's edge. Lafayette brings it up here, and he's going to enter the zone 1-on-3 as he's all alone. He's getting pressured from behind from Eason. Play comes back to Jamison, who throws it up the glass and up here towards Mully, and the Lafayette player chips it up the glass. Ariane looking for a broken puck as the puck's just bouncing around all over the place, and there it is. As Ari's got it, he's going to skate it up. Looking for Mully, tried to throw it to the middle, but the Lafayette player brings it back up. It's picked up by Riggs, who gets it over to Noah. Our guys clear the zone. Noah brings it in, shoots a shot on net, saved by the goalie blocker down into the corner. Ariane's there to try to keep it in and does. Play comes back down behind the net, picked up by Lafayette, pressured there by Eason and Jake. Play comes back to the middle, and here comes Rome on the ice in the change. Lafayette player enters the zone, and play broken up there. No goal. The play went up off the crossbar and down, and then right into Talon's blocker. He held on to it. Okay, so we are going to get a change. With 8:30 to go, we got a face-off in our defensive zone. We've got Kemp there with the puck. He's going to chip it up to the middle, looking for Taki as it bounces down into the middle. Taki's chasing. Play comes up here and up and out by Lafayette, chased down by Kenny. Kenny's got it, trying to work back to the middle, makes a nice move. He's got a nice little pass towards Taki, and then Kemp going to pressure down low. Play comes back down behind the net. Picked up by Lafayette and thrown back down low. 8:05 to go here in the third period. Lafayette picks it up, pressured by Kemp. Play comes across, and there's Taki coming back. Play comes back to the middle, and the play broken up by Kenny there as he takes a nice play and puts a body on a man down in the corner. Play comes up and out of the zone, and the play comes up and across from Taki to find Kemp, who's coming in. He's got a chance for a shot, shoots the shot, but it does go wide. Picked up by Deacon as the play came all the way off that shot around the boards. Back to Deacon, who plays a nice little pass over here to Matthew. Matthew's working it up, makes a nice headman pass to Jake. Jake's got it, enters the zone on the outside with speed. Here comes Jake around the outer edge, looking around in front. He's got Kenny, who tries to take a shot but gets knocked off the puck, and Deacon throws one towards the net, which just goes wide. And Jake's got it along the board's edge. Jake working hard here as he throws it back down deep and chased back down there by Rome into the corner. Here comes Rome. He's going to play the body on the man off the edge and try to break the play, and does. Oh, but the play gets worked up and out as it's bouncing around in the middle, and there's Matthew to try to keep working it up forward as Eason's there. Eason gets it up to Jake. Jake's got it. He's going to try to keep working. Tries to get it deep again, and it comes back into our zone to Deacon. Deacon moves it back to Matthew. Matthew's got it, moves it back to Deacon. Deacon's looking up far ice, going for Rome, and he's got Rome. Here comes Rome into the zone. Rome settles the puck down. Rome shoots a shot on net. Rebound out in front. Bouncing around. Play's bouncing around all over the place as Lafayette finds a way, but there's Corbett to break up the play. Sorry, folks, working with the camera here. I ran a little aground there as the play comes back in the Lafayette zone. Lafayette goes D to D. Play broken up there by Julian. Lafayette's moving it back across and skating across as we're getting chased from Merrick. And Julian's breaking up the play in the middle as it comes to Jamo. And there's Merrick, gets it over to Julian. Julian back to Merrick. Merrick's moving around with the puck and gets his pocket picked from behind, but here comes a Lafayette player, and Merrick's there to pick him up. And these guys are battling it up. The play comes up in the middle there, and Corbett throws it back on the edge, and Lafayette throws it up to the point. Play comes up to the point and thrown on net. Talon makes a save down into the corner. Picked up by Julian. Julian's got it, trying to work it up to Merrick, and Merrick works it up and out of the zone. As we get Finn on the change. Merrick pressures as Kemp comes on. Play comes back out here to Jamison. Jamison's going to throw it back to neutral, trying to get a change. Here we got Lafayette coming out as we got Ben coming on the ice. Lafayette's got it, going to bring it back to the middle. Talon makes a fantastic save as the puck gets chipped and up out of the zone. Could be an icing, and it is, but I would question that as Lafayette was pretty close to that puck as it came flying out of the zone there. But hey, we shot it out. Shots are 40-40. This game's dead even 0-0 score with 5:29 to go here in the third period, folks. We've got a barn burner tonight. Off the face-off, it looks like we're going to go ahead and go with Kenny, Kemp, and Nolan Taki up front. Looks like Austin Rigsy and Noah back on D. Plays bouncing around down in the corner, pressured by Kenny, who throws it up high off the boards and looking to get it out. The play is coming bouncing around again, right up on the edge of the glass. Play comes down into the corner, pressured there by Rigsy. Plays bouncing around, comes up to Taki, who gets a pass back to the middle, comes up to the Lafayette D. Lafayette goes D to D. Play comes back across. Lafayette makes a pass looking it back to the middle, but there's our guy Rigsy to pick it up and get it back deep. No icing. Play comes down in, pressured by Kemp, getting some support from Taki. Lafayette brings it back down low. Kemp's pressuring by Taki. Here's Kenny. Kenny's got it in the middle. He's going to try to buy some time and throw a pass up here to Taki. He does. Taki takes to the big pass, throws a shot on net, and the goalie's going to make a save and cover that for a face-off with a 1-on-5. That's a great play for us on their part. They took a face-off with no pressure. Let's see if the offensive zone face-off can work. We've got Jacob, Colin, and Ariane down there fighting for the puck. Puck comes up on the board's edge. Ariane's fighting for it as it comes out of the zone. Comes back into the zone. No offsides as the play gets shipped up here and broken up by Corbett. There's Colin fighting for the puck as he's battling. Play comes across and dumped in there by Lafayette, but there's Ariane to help break up the play. Ariane looking to play somebody. Jamison as the puck comes out to the point. Blocked by Colin. Colin blocks the shot, and here comes Colin pressuring as he puts a big hit on his man. Everybody's fighting, playing hard here, boys, as Jamison gets it up and throws it back up towards Ari as we are going to get a change. We got some guys changing as Easton's forcing the puck on the board's edge. Lafayette enters the zone, looking across, and there's Corbett to break up that play. Corbett's working it up and out as he's got Jake and Rome and Easton up here. Here comes Easton into the zone. Easton's got it on the outside. He works to the net. He shoots a shot that goes off the edge of the net. Play comes down into the corner, thrown up by Lafayette. Beyond the Lafayette player, back to Deacon. Deacon to Matthew. Matthew to Deacon. Deacon's got it. He's going to hold on. Deacon makes a pass over to Rome. Just missed Rome. And they're going to call an ice. And I tell you, he just missed the young fella. Off the face-off, we've got Easton, Jake, and Rome up front with Rigsy and Noah back, and the shot play comes back to the point. Shot from the point wide, comes over on the far board's edge to Rome, who's fighting for a puck there. Rome tries to bring it back, buy some time, and does, and it comes out of the zone. Lafayette picks it up. They're going to work it around the neutral zone. Here's Rome looking to play some body on the player. Forcing from behind. He's coming in. Offside on the Lafayette. Good pressure by the boys there, forcing those guys, keeping them outside and playing the body. Caused the offsides there. Good job on the boys' part there to break up the play, get another offsides call. We got shots at 41-40 for our Jaguars with 3:11 to go here in the third. Face off. We got Kenny. Comes over here to Taki. Taki fighting for a puck on the edge as Lafayette dumps it in deep. Play comes back down behind the net. Picked up by Riggs. Riggs has got it. Throws it up high off the glass. It's going to bounce to the point. The point man shoots it in. Back down low into the corner. Picked up by Lafayette on the board's edge. Pressured by Noah, who's working hard to try to get it out. And he does. He gets it up to Kemp. Kemp's got Kenny. Kenny makes a nice move. Comes around the outside. Kenny gets pushed into the corner. He's got it along the board's edge. Here's Taki to help him out. Taki fighting for a puck along the board's edge, getting some support from Kenny. Here's Taki fighting for the puck. He's going to try to keep it in there deep, and he does, but Lafayette's able to pick it up and come out. But the play comes right up here to Kenny again as Lafayette was looking for a change. Let's see if we can't catch him on the change. As Kenny enters the zone, 1-on-4, shoots a shot that comes up high and wide of the net. Kenny goes down the corner, takes a hit as Jake's there to back him up as the play gets down low. Here comes Lafayette with 2:17 to go in the third. Lafayette coming up and out of the zone. Jake pressuring as the play is offsides and pressured here by Merrick as Lafayette brings it back into their zone. Merrick pressuring, getting some support here from Eason and Jake. We've got Matthew and we've got Corbett back on defense. Corbett breaks up the play. Corbett's going to look ahead for Merrick and finds Merrick. Merrick cuts to the middle and dumps it in deep. Merrick's coming to chase on the forecheck as the play comes back down behind the net. Merrick's there to battle for the puck. Merrick battling down low as Lafayette cuts back and tries to buy some time. Pressured by Merrick. We got Nolan pressuring the puck. We got Eason. Here comes Lafayette out of the zone as Corbett plays the body and gets his man off the puck. Corbett's got the puck again. He's going to work it up boards and into the middle as we got Taki getting tripped. Should be a tripping call right there. Man was tripped. No call. That's fine, I guess, with 1:24, but we got a real hockey game going on here. Okay, play is offsides. Okay, so off the face-off here, we got Kenny, Taki, and Kemp with Noah and Riggsy back on D. Play comes up to the neutral zone. It's pressured there by Taki. Play comes back to the Lafayette player, moves it back to neutral, pressured by Kemp. He cuts back to the middle, pressured by Kemp, pressured by Taki. Play is offsides. Off the face-off, we have Kenny with Julian and Kemp up front. Okay, and then we got Riggsy back on D with Noah back there. Lafayette's got it in the neutral. They're trying to gain some control and enter the zone. Lafayette enters the zone. Play broken up there by Noah as it comes to the outside edge. There's Kemp trying to work it up and out of the zone, and he does, and Kemp's pressuring. Kemp pressures the puck as the play comes back to Lafayette, D to D. Lafayette picks it up. Man comes up the middle, moves it to the head man. Looking on the outside to take him out is Riggs. Riggs pushes him to the outside. Man cuts back to the middle. Man takes a shot, but the shot is blocked up into the netting with 26 seconds to go. Off the face-off, we've got Eason. We've got Jake. Play comes to the point. Lafayette's got it up near the point. It's going to come out of the zone. Play comes back across. 17 seconds to go as Lafayette dumps it in. It's going to come back into Corbett's corner. Corbett's got it along the board's edge. Gets it up to Finn. Finn tries to find Eason. Play comes to the middle. Player's got it. He's working around the outside. Tries to throw a pass back to the middle. There's Finn to fight for the puck. And there's Eason throws the puck to the point. Play's bouncing around. 2-1-0 seconds left. So after the end of the third period, folks, shots are 41-40 in favor of our Highland Hills Jaguars. And I'll find out what the next steps are here for us. Overtime, a shootout. I'm assuming it's going to be an overtime. We'll see what we get going on here in this tournament.
I had the rules.
Okay, folks, so it does look like we're looking at a 5-minute overtime session here. So I don't know if it's going to be 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 or what. Looks like we got 3 guys kind of on the ice there, but could just be everybody's on. 3-on-3? Okay, so we'll see what we get here in just a moment. We got about a minute here before they start the overtime session. So what a great game here, folks, by the guys. Really spirited game by both teams. Can't say enough about our Jaguars here. They have really competed at a very high level today. Extremely great job. Great hockey here today, very high level. Great Colorado hockey here on a Friday night. Friday Night Lights, folks. In a different form with the hockey, I tell you. Great times. Okay, folks, so that is correct. We are going to go with the 3-on-3 overtime. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and go with Corbett, Kenny, and Riggs to start us off. All right, 3-on-3, 5 minutes. Here we go. Off the face-off, the play comes into the neutral zone, won by Lafayette. Back into their zone. They're going to buy some time and work it back. We got some pressure here from Corbett as he's pressuring the player for Lafayette as he comes back out of the zone. Lafayette player tries to move a little backhand pass, but he does pick it up and keep coming in as he gains the zone around the outside. Pressured by Riggs. Play comes back, and there's Corbett to break up the play as the Lafayette player tried to take it in there himself. Play comes back here again to Lafayette. As they pick it up, they're going to try to enter the zone, and they do. Lafayette is onside according to the ref, and the play comes down in the corner where it's picked up and pressured there. Here comes Kenny. Kenny's got support with Corbett. We might have a small 2-on-1 here if Corbett can keep going. Kenny comes around the outside. Yeah! 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 Come on! He's celebrating. Ah!
The referee said no goal. The referee said no.
I thought he was selling.
I saw that
She might have pulled it out.
he got the puck.
No goal, folks, off a great opportunity there. Hard for me to tell here with the camera and all the stuff here, but I saw Kenny celebrate. I thought he thought it was in, so we're going to keep working here. 4:10 to go. Here's a play up here to the point to Julian. He gets it across to Kemp. Kemp shoots the shot. Rebound comes up high. Is going to come up here to Julian out of the zone. Julian with Jake and Kemp. Kemp brings it back here to Julian. Julian enters the zone with speed, comes around the outer edge. He's got speed. Julian tries to make a really nice move there. Couldn't quite get the finish as the goalie made a nice pad save. Kemp's got it. He's going to work around the outer edge. Kemp gets it over to Julian. Julian's got it, trying to work a move on the edge. Getting some pressure from the Lafayette man. Getting some help from Jake. Jake trying to work back to the middle, cannot. Jake's getting some support here as Lafayette comes in. Shot there on net. Rebound bounces down into the corner as it's picked up by Julian, and he's got a little bit of room here with Kemp. Kemp's got it. Kemp takes the shot, and it's saved by the goalie. Kemp's got it behind the net, working it out front, but nobody home to help out as there was kind of a change taking place there. Lafayette's got it back down in their zone, but Kemp's down there pressuring as Kemp's trying to find the puck. Getting held on to down low, but no call. Play comes up here to Lafayette as we're coming back. We've got Riggs getting some support from behind from Easton. All right, folks, so that's going to do it. Lafayette got the win there on the play on the 3-on-3 in the first game of the state championship final here. That's all right there. It's been a great game for the boys. Even though we didn't get the victory we were looking for, it was about an excellent game there. I can see the boys are giving Talon some love there. Yep, and all these folks are super happy about that for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here and step out of here. I appreciate all of you on this Friday night. You guys have a great rest of your night, and we'll be back tomorrow for another game. We're not out of this thing yet, and we showed tonight we can beat this team, and we will.
We'll see you guys.